Oscar awards are given out later this month. One movie would seem to be a shoo-in to win the visual effects category, Terminator 2. The same special effect that's been wowing T2 audiences can also be seen in Michael Jackson's latest videos and in TV commercials. We asked Judd Rose to find out what everyone wants to know. How do they do it?
Michael Jackson is something of an expert at altering his own face, so it should come as no surprise he's so good at changing someone else. Seeing is called morphing, Hollywood speak for metamorphosis. It's a startling new special effect that is, yes, changing the face of the entertainment industry. The morphing sequence in black or white began 6 months ago with a few models and actors lip-syncing to Michael Jackson's soundtrack.
None of them could get it right, and it was like, so they were over the, one guy was looking this way and one looking that way, and that makes doing a transformation difficult.
Difficult, if not impossible, were it not for new, powerful graphics computers which calculated what changes were needed to transform one face into another. How and when the changes occurred was determined by digital effects artists at Pacific Data Images, who manipulated the pictures down to the tiniest detail, even moving a single eyelash. If you look at the sequence slowly, you can see how the images have been gradually stretched or shrunk in different places and at different speeds. Here, you can see her shoulders and her eyebrows, but it's still his face. For a brief moment, you're actually seeing a third person, a computer-generated image that looks just as real as all the real people.
You really can recognize both of them in that same picture, and it's really kind of an eerie thing.
Just watch TV and you'll recognize morphing, from the microphone in Natalie Cole's music video
in every way
to dozens of commercials, the new model automobiles, and the gasoline that puts a tiger in your tank.
From Exxon.
But the biggest commercial success has been the movie Terminator 2, which combined new computer technology with morphing to make the year's most dazzling special effect. The man made of chrome may look real, but he's not. He was completely generated by a computer. Call it Hollywood's newest version of typecasting. Animators at Industrial Light and Magic designed him a limb at a time and gave him a full range of movement. Then they experimented with different skin tones and textures to see how well their chrome man would reflect the light.
There's a lot of meticulous little details. Like I spent like 2 days on just making the ears correct, even though you don't see them close up, but I just wanted to make sure they're correct.
In fact, it took 4 months to get everything on this artificial man to look and move like the real actor he would become in the movie. Animators even designed the chrome man with an almost imperceptible limp in his right leg, to mimic actor Robert Patrick's real high school football injury. When editing began, the computer took actual footage of Patrick on location, background film of the same scene, and then combined them with the Chrome Man. Notice they've added a computer-generated shadow and even reflections on the chrome. Finally, the artificial Chrome Man and the real actor were morphed together. That 12-second scene took more than 5 months to complete and required a jam-packed computer room as big as a basketball court. Impressive, but what with technology moving as fast as it does these days, well, it's probably just a matter of time before everyone's morphing, coming up with their own cheap imitation of the real thing.
Stay here. I'll be back.
Sam?
Judd, Arnold, as Arnold likes to say, hasta la vista, baby.